Hey there, Ultimate Yoshi here! Welcome to my new Let's Play of one of my favorite game series ever, Pikmin! My very first GameCube game I ever saw. Not the first one I played, that was Melee. But Pikmin was the very first GameCube game I ever saw, and it is an awesome series that I absolutely love. And with Pikmin 3 pretty much just having come out for when this video is uploaded, but is about to come out in like, I don't know, 4 days, 5 days, I think 5 days, yeah. Pikmin 3 comes out in 5 days. Probably would have come out like a week ago when this is uploaded. But yeah, I'm excited for this. Like, this is one of my all-time favorite games, and I'm really looking forward to this. So we're just going to start this up and loading. Okay, no idea what this is. But yeah, normally I like to go for like 2, but since there's already a thing, I'm gonna go for file number 3. In the deep reaches of space, we find a wormhole. And out of it comes our protagonist, the rocket ship. No, our protagonist is the little guy flying the rocket ship. Look out! It's an asteroid, or a comet, or a meteor. One of the three. Actually, with the trail, it kind of does look like a comet. BAM! Now that's gonna leave a scratch. And that doesn't look good. Whee! Crashing onto a distant planet. What fun! It's exactly what our protagonist wanted. The impact site. He's seeing stars. And now he's not. I hope those stars don't hurt him! No, the crash probably did more than that. My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. Ellipses. I must have blacked out, and I woke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone! Ellipses. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen! My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin, by then... Ellipses. No! Better not to think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. Colored text is interesting in this game. So now we have control of our protagonist, Captain Olimar, or Olimar. Anyways, we can walk around and there's some stuff to do. There's a big red thing with number 5 on it, over there. And this little pink thing that you see moving around is the cursor. And pressing A button has Olimar do a little headbang. He's listening to some heavy metal music in that space suit of his. Yeah. And up here we find another pellet thing. So... and here's our ship. It's pretty much not gonna be flying anytime soon, I'll tell you that much. And over here... how do we change the camera? That's how we change the camera, the L button. Man, it's been so long since I played Pikmin. Whee! There's a slope there. And some flowers! And more flowers. What else is in this planet? Flowers, flowers, and nothing else. It's a big box with the number 10 on it. I bet we need 10 of something. It's a thing! Touch it! Hey, we touched that from the other side. This thing grew right before our very eyes. How interesting. A strange thing has appeared before me. I'd barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion, too. You're not doing anything. But that is! It's a flower! The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. The sprout emits a... I don't know what kind of thing to do for the purple. And it sways back and forth without benefit of the wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. How do you know if there's wind around? You're in a spacesuit. Wind wouldn't affect you. Whatever. Press A and out comes... It's a thing, and it's adorable. Look how adorable it is. It's got a giant nose. Extraordinary! When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there, staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pikmin brand carrots I love so much. Ellipses. I believe I should call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. Ellipses. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it and throw it with A, and I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to C and X as well. The following controls appear to allow me to viewpoints. L, rotate camera, hold to follow the cursor, R to zoom in and out, Z to change angle. I must survive! I need to film myself with these controls and my surroundings. So basically, that was the tutorial dump thing. Pressing A throws a Pikmin. B calls it back. Simple as that, right? C-stick allows you to move the Pikmin around. X disbands the Pikmin. And then you can leave it around. It won't follow you anymore. Call it back with B. So, let's attack some wildlife. We killed the flowers! Yay! And now we dropped another one of those one things that we saw. So let's have one carry it. 1 is the magic number after all. But 1 is also the loneliest number. Let's make it 3. Because 2 is just as bad as 1, we wouldn't want 2 now. 3 is a better number. 3 is a crowd. Astonishing! The onion has sown more seeds. No, wait, that was the green. Damn it! Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm not doing that anymore. It would have gotten old real fast. It probably already did. The small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be some sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. Here, you go attack that one. Attacking just... Anyways, I should probably describe more stuff, like, okay. I'll start... Alright, now that I've really shown that, blah, 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 let me try and do what I'm trying to say. That, the flowers, here, let me find one that I haven't destroyed. There's one up here. The flowers are pellet posies. And the things on the ground, whether they have a 5 or a 1, or whatever number is on them, they are pellets. In case you didn't already know this. You can have one carry it, or you can always have more than the recommended amount, which makes it go faster. Even though that one was closer to the onion than that one, those 2 Pikmin carried it faster than that one Pikmin carried that one. If that made any sense to you. So now I got more pellets, and more pellets means more Pikmin. And if you're lazy like me, just mash the A button and Olimar automatically picks up all the sprouts that he can. Instead of manually going over to each one. Anyways, okay, so we got 7 Pikmin, which means we can carry this 5 pellet now. Just for reference, if you don't have enough Pikmin on an object, they can't carry it. Would have thought that was obvious, but yeah. Generally, the maximum amount that you can have on an object is pretty much double. So, like, the red number there is, like, how many Pikmin are carrying the object, and the blue number is the minimum requirement. Alright. Now, I should probably explain that stuff at the bottom, right? In case you don't understand it. So, obviously, on the left is an image of Captain Olimar, and I always thought, like, that white thing where his eye is supposed to be was his actual eye, but no, that's just like a reflection glare thing. The green thing is the life meter. I haven't taken any damage, so it's just a full circle, but if Captain Olimar himself takes any damage, then that's where it's going to show up. That little image of a red Pikmin down there, that's if I throw a Pikmin, that's what Pikmin I'm going to throw. So basically, it'll change depending on certain situations, which I'll get to in the future. The numbers down there. I should stop for a second. Okay, the 11 is how many Pikmin I've got in my party right now, like, following me. So if I throw some, that number decreases, since they're not technically following me right now. That 12 indicates how many Pikmin are on the entire field at once. So, like, there's 10 following me right now. There's one Pikmin who's plucked over there, and one who I just threw over there. So, 10. Total number is 12. The one on the right is obviously bigger than the others, since it's got another 0. That one is current Pikmin that you have completely out and totally. Like, and I'll get to that later. But that's, like, complete and total amount of Pikmin ever. Alright. So now, what we can do... Wait. Am I supposed to be... Okay, fine. Guess there is... These Pikmin are very slow. But there is one up here that we can use, so... Throw 2 of you up there. And the rest of 10 of you... 10 is a magic number, and generally the numbers on these objects mean how many is the minimum requirement. Let's get 10 Pikmin to work on it. Using the C-stick to guide them into the box, which they then push. Puzzles! Huzzah! This is a very tutorial-based thing, in case you couldn't tell. This first day. Day 1. Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned of Pikmin conduct. Approach and press A to pick sprouts. Press A to grab Pikmin and release to throw. Press B to call them, press X to dismiss, use C to command and control the group. L, R, and Z are to control the perspective. I shall record all of this in my computer. I can press Y to access the computer. Y is basically the menu. And there's all the recording that he just did. That was fast. That's the thing. I'll ignore it. Because there are more pellets up here that require our attention. That's another thing. Sometimes, even if you don't order them to order Pikmin to do something, sometimes they'll do it anyway, so be wary of that. Anyways, pretty certain these are all the pellets in this first level that I now have, them all carrying to the base. So I will just go back to the onion and start pluckificationating. Hiya! And I'll wait. Blah. I hope this is, like, entertaining. I don't know. You know, it's been a while since I've, like, recorded a console game, like... Oh. When many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. I guess I'll try to get it all done at once by repeatedly tapping A until I pick all the Pikmin from the ground. I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flushed with bright color. At other times, they refer to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. He's basically talking about how Pikmin... Zoom in, Pikmin are paler if they're not in your group. And they also got the glow around their thing, and... Get out of my way! It also affects them when they're carrying. And if you're near Pikmin when they bring a pellet into this glowing circle of light, then they'll immediately join your party, whether or not they were actually a part of your party when they started bringing it up. Anyways, 25 Pikmin is the maximum number of Pikmin you can get on this first day, so that's nice. We've got the maximum. And we can press A underneath this glowing light. And we can put Pikmin into the onion and take them out. Whatever. It's not necessary for here. I felt like I should show that. Also, something else I can show. If you press and hold the A button, you can carry one Pikmin with you. Which helps since these guys are really slow. You're too slow. Come on, step it up. Oh, don't worry. They'll be stepping it up soon enough. Anyways. Let's go investigate that weird pumpy thing that I ignored. Hello. Pumpy thing. Pikmin, get out of my way! Amazing, there's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but... ellipses. How will I get it back to the dolphin? Well, there's only one answer to that question. And Pikmin just decided to answer it for me. Pick it up, Pikmin. It's in your name, and... okay, fine. This one Pikmin will not participate. This one Pikmin is a slacker. He's my best friend. Come on, guys. Move faster. Time's a-wasting. Any moment now. Bring it to my ship. Bringing it to my ship would be very nice. It's right here. Right in front of you. Just need to brave this little slope here. Keep going. You're almost there. That's it. Just about there. Yeah, that's perfect. Suddenly, it did a flip. Huzzah! It automatically repairs itself just from having its engine put in. I'm pretty certain Chug Conroy made a joke about that. Bye, Pikmin. Nice knowing you. You're all running away from me. Oh, glorious! With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back towards home. My ship can once again lift off! The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what is becoming of the remaining ship parts? That search starts tomorrow. One Pikmin with me. He's the slacker. Get back in your onion, you lazy bum. Join the rest of your friends and family and etc. Laser beam. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. Anyways, take off. And the onion decides to take off with us. How curious. One day since impact, I have somehow managed to launch the dolphin, but I was surprised to see the onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface. Or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. The dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hokote. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How convenient that the exact number of parts we need is exactly the same as the number of days we have remaining on this planet. It certainly wasn't intentional on the developer's part. How can I repair my dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the key to my survival, I name it the Forest of Hope. I explore it tomorrow. And this is a chart that's kind of pointless at the moment, since there's no battles, you can't leave any behind, and Sprout is almost always 25 unless you're brand new at the game. And heck, most of the time, even if you are brand new at the game, you'll probably get 25. Anyway, the change in Pikmin population, that pretty much just shows stuff. Yeah. So yeah, parts remaining 29, days remaining 29. I shall save. That shall be a thing that happens. And here's our map screen. The Forest of Hope. This will be level 2. Well, it is kind of pretty much a level 1. This is pretty much a tutorial area. Barely ever go here. But, in technical terms, the Forest of Hope is the second area. So, we shall be heading to the Forest of Hope tomorrow. Next time, and let's play Pikmin. I'm excited for this. Are you guys excited? Because I'm excited. See you guys next time!